Oh, hello everybody. Welcome back to Court Farm. It's very early in the morning. We've just got the light coming up. I did start at 7ish in AM. In the AMs to bring everything down and get this kicked off. There has been a game update and I'm getting a little bit of stuttering just occasionally. I don't know if it's just as the lighting's coming up though. Not happy about it, he isn't. I've already got the other field done. That's literally just across the way from us. We have done these fields in the past. We've got a bit of rain due, looking at the weather forecast. That's not ideal. Although we'll have it cut before, so that's not too big an issue. These two fields are going to be silaged anyway. So if they're a little bit, if they're wet, it's not too big an issue, because they'll be fermenting. It doesn't take too long with this. It's a decent mower. I've just got to work out which ways I want the rows to go. Because this, I suppose it's straight up and down on this field. Straight up and down on the other, but that's a strange shaped field. Well, they're both fairly strange shaped fields. They're British fields. That's what happens. That's how we roll over here, isn't it? I'd get a field in that. Really, it'd be like a circle. Yeah, do it. No point having them square, they're boring. Right, let's head back. There's absolutely no chance of me doing this in cab. Other vehicles are in, but we need to go and get the rower. Nice little trip up through the old yard. Probably be quite busy, it should be rush. Maybe not. I thought it'd be rush hour, school traffic, everybody getting to work. It's going to be a bit tight getting the windrow down there, I think. Ooh, now getting it getting it through the yard might not be worth the risk. I think we need to do anything with that now. We can just pop this back. For the meantime, if I can remember which shed it was in. Oh, I'll wrap it round that pillar. Looks like it was in there to me. Yep. Oh dear. Maybe I should have gone in cab. We might be able to get it through actually. We've already crashed twice, so there's no chance of a perfect episode, so I'm not going to go down that bit though. I'll come out this way. It might fit. We'll give it a go. Oh, I forgot to get fuel. We'll risk it. I have just had to pay another £4,500 to repair this Massey, which seems a bit early to me. I mean, we've not long just paid £5,000 to have it done. I'm sure it was only a couple of episodes ago. Yeah, not a problem. As long as you get that big outswing. It's knee bother at all. Right, I think I'll start with this small field. Try and keep the line along this perimeter. Probably should do the headland as well. And we'll have to neat it up again at the end, but That should work okay. Right, I'll get on with this and I'll come back to you in a bit. I'll tell you what, we're doing okay actually. We're on the second field already. And the fuel's not moved too badly, so I'm fairly confident we'll be able to get this rowing done and back to the station house before we conk out. Oh, it's coming up pretty good. The autumn look on the trees is rather lovely. That's actually quite pleasing to be doing this on a contract, because I think I know we're going to get paid at the end of it. All the other work we've been doing, we haven't really got any. We've had no pay out of it, have we? We don't really charge home farm or court farm the going rate that we would do on contracting, because we have a steady little income from them throughout the year. But we should, I mean, loan is 120, I'm guessing 120, so we should be able to take the 20 off, I reckon, with these two contracts. And then leftover silage, we'll have a look at the price, because normally I would say we'll just get rid of it, but if in November we're looking at a better price, we'll hold it for a little bit. It makes sense, you know, it'd be wrapped anyway. Well, we've got to keep it covered, or leave it out for a few weeks like we did with the parsnips and the beets and the carrots. But yeah, this bit's quite therapeutic when it comes to baling. Well, that's when unfortunately it gets a bit painful because of the stopping and the beeping. I don't like the beeping. In fact, what's the... Ooh. Might make a bit of money on that. And 8.2 meters. 8.2 meters for 10 grand. Oh, it's a tedder, isn't it? Oh, it's not bad. Do we need a tedder though? That's the thing. 10 grand's worth of tedder. I don't think we're in a position to get it at present. If we do need a tedder, we just lease one, as opposed to spend. I think spending 10k on one is quite a high amount for where we're at present. It could be a bit frivolous. But it's a good price though, isn't it? Half price, nearly. I think it's time to start getting the outside done. Right, anyway, I'll crack on and come back to you in a bit with a bit more progress update. I do really like this Deutz-Fire, it's lovely. The baler, however, as good as it looks, I'm not a huge fan of it. It's not got the best of pickups, misses quite a bit. And then obviously we have this problem, and that frame around it isn't the best. I mean, engineering wise, I think it's really cool. A bit of tidying up. I've reset the counter. So we can check how many we've got. That'll help us with delivering as well. Looks like we've got 2 different delivery points, which is not a problem. And you know full well one of them's going to be. Are they the big bales or? I hope they're the biggest ones. Right. You can just see how it's not. It always seems to be leaving a little bit. Which does sort of. It makes you slightly tempted to not stop when you're doing, because you know you've got to go back over bits. I'm sort of tempted sometimes just to keep ploughing forward, cruise control on and just keep going. The only thing is you can end up dropping bales where you've got to come back round near to. I'll show you actually, I'll show you straight off. Let me show you what I mean. If you don't stop. And when you come back down, potentially you've got to... I suppose this row we might have separated them out a bit better. So we miss a massive patch out there. So you have to do each row twice, essentially. So then we turn. See, was that just... That might have just put that row straight on. And then we'll spin back round again. That might be a bit close there. Let's ditch that one over there, isn't it? You are going on each row twice. Should we give it a go? Just going straight, just not stopping. As we could do, couldn't we? I'll do it speeded up though for you. So you're just missing bits anyway, aren't you, lad? Right, we're just tidying up. Yeah, I can't get on with just leaving the gaps. It's doing me head in. So it's the headland with the occasional diversion back in to pick up the little bits. Oh my goodness. Just get all of that out of the way. And then it's time to load. It misses so much. I should have never got rid of the fast baler. Just thought I'd do something that was a bit different. Something a bit cool. Bit different, and I'm regretting it. You're not my real baler. Although I tell you what, I would love it if a square baler came up. I don't mind going around wrapping individually because the speed we could just tank through with the square baler. Easier to stack. I don't mind stacking around Bales there, to be fair. Look at this. I've got to come back down this way anyway, really. But this is where we're going to get the issues. There's going to be... there'll be bits hanging around and bales on strips now. Maybe not on these sides, but definitely at the top end there will be. Reverse back up and neatly do that. Oh, it does do it on the reverse, that's good to know. Well done. On the whole, it's not a bad baler. You know, once you've had the joy of a square baler and just non-stop cruise control and off you go, you know, you're different gravy, innit? Oh, I forget these are quite thicker. Right, I should probably start to look at numbers. See, that could be an issue. I think I'm about to get trees in the way now. Oh, I might have been able to pull them in neat enough. Here we go, look. These. Just getting in the way. I have a fair few to shift. What did we... I can't remember how many I was able to get on the trailer with these larger bales. I'll just get the last bit done and we'll get a count. Not doing too bad though, lunchtime. Probably stop for a bit of lunch actually if you want. really in a rush. There's not a huge amount to do other than try and make some cash monies. Oh, my money has jumped up a bit because I've took a 10 grand loan and bought the Isaiah Scout, because I'm going to sell ours. I may as well, we'll get a few grand back on that because ours was bought brand new, I think, and we haven't used it a lot, so we'll sell it and make a few grand on it. Every little helps at this point. Every tiny morsel will help, he says, scratching around for as much grass as possible. That's it for bales. I'm not going to get another bale out. Let's have a look at the numbers. $45. That's not too bad actually. They're all big size bales. Might do us okay. I think there's what, 3 trailer loads I reckon. Right. I'll come back to you once I've done a bit of the loading up. There was something else I think I bought on the sale as well. I can't remember what it is. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Well, 10. The rain is coming down heavy. Ooh, that keeps tipping if I put 2 on to start with. I'm getting ambitious going 3 out here, but there's a reason for it. The big fields deliveries are going to the garden centre, and I took a 2 high trailer and it's completed already, so I don't think we're going to be, maybe between 6 and 8 of these bales is probably what's needed from the other field, which I've already cleared. So everything here, practically everything that's on the trailer now, the rest of this could all be ours, which is ridiculous and brilliant at the same time. That's the good thing about these silage contracts. Like, the farmer gets paid, they're happy. We end up with a nice little earner in the back pocket as well. That's what it's about. Paying debts. Well off. It's gone very dark. Oh, the sky's very dark to be fair. Right, I'll carry on because there's no point you making you watch me do all of these. It'll take. We've already had one speeded up clip. I don't want to do 2, it's a bit of an overkill. Although I'm sure some people would prefer that than me talking. I'm rambling on. Once I've steadily got this on, I can hit the stop recording button. I'm quite scared about knocking these flying. There we go. See you in a bit. Cheers, mate. Well, this is ours. Some of it did get sold when we dropped off. But we've ended up getting a brilliant amount out of that. This, this sky is very dark and this needs some attention. No, it's doing it right now. Got up there, it's got up to top speed. Right. Ooh. Right then. Oh dear. We're slipping and sliding. I'm not going to take these off here because we'll be moving up into November. Within the next 2 months, I reckon we'll be selling this, won't we? Let's have a look at prices. Silage. Yeah, once we're hitting around the £190 marker, and we're at 181. So I'm happy to sell it when it gets close enough. So we just need somewhere to drop this trailer, really, don't we? Somewhere that we can bring it out. It's a bit of a risk. I'll tell you what. Back it into there. I mean, I'm going to have to go round with the tape anyway because I've been using spikes. But we'll bring it as close to this hedge as possible. That'll do it. Get this in the garage and then we'll just finish the episode off with a little run up to the store. What time are we at? Oh, well, it has ended up sort of taking the whole day up, so I did think it would. And then we'll find out, or whatever it is that we £59 to do that. At least that'll all look good then. Where did I put the... There it is. We're going to get in there with the tractor. Let's move this back. Take the Massey. Get that a wash when I come back. I was hoping to have a bit more daylight, but Them's the brakes. Let's get some more fuel. We're going to need some more of that soon, aren't we? And a little sneaky trading. Not sneaky though, I suppose, does it? Makes sense. The other one will work just fine. It's just had a bit of wear and tear on it. Ours is worth a bit more money. To the store. So, I'm not sure what next episode will be yet, because I've not planned it out. We'll be moving into November though, so we're at the time of the year where we're going to have to start paying attention to the market. If something's a good price, we need to start selling it. Yeah, we will need to across all farms, because this is we're up to the business end of the year where you start to hopefully work out if you're making money on your farm, especially for the likes of us and Court, because we're skint. Not so much for home farm, but they've not really got much to worry about. But then they've got grain to sell, silage as well. And then obviously towards the end of November we'll be trying to get an extra cut out. There probably will be some more silage contracts or grass contracts coming through, because they're just good money for us. I might do a few off camera, and then if I get some interesting ones I'll record them. Might have a look to see if there's a square baler as well at a decent price, not the Krona, because I've used that quite a bit, although that is installed, and if it come up in the sale cheap, even though it's already cheap, I'd have no option but to purchase it. Only thing is, these big ones, they've got quite high, put my lights on, it's getting dark. They've got quite high horsepower requirements, and we don't carry a lot of horses. Now we're going to sell this, and then I'll remember what it is that I bought in the sale. About £5 so it wasn't anything too big. Oh yeah, arms is. Well, it might be worth getting an implement while we're here as well then. And have we got quick? Oh dear. Damage it. Just have a quick word to see if we've got the quick fittings on. I literally just repaired it just before this episode started. Unbelievable, Jeff. Touches front loader. I don't think that's going to matter, is it? It looks exactly the same. I think we're going to be fine with that. Repair that. Repaint it. 1400 back. Paid less than 9 grand for the one that we've got, you know it makes sense. And no. What should we get for the front attacher? What are we likely to use when we're out and about? It's a spike in it, really. If one of them come up, I would be tempted. There's just so many options. Actually, we'll go with the classic because that can be painted Massey Ferguson red. Beautiful. What time are we at? Oh dear. So hopefully that'll fit. Yeah, when this comes up, I was like, 5 grand, we've got to get one of them. Is that a bit big? It's for up to 140 and this can go up to 140. Ah well, we've got it anyway. I think we've got attachers on the Fent as well. Fent? Deutzfahr. No, on about. It's a long way away, isn't it? I just think if we're going to do straw on farms and things like that, it'd be handy to use. And on that note, let's, before we go, we're back to 100 grand of debt. That's where we're at, that is what it is. But we've still got silage for ourselves. We've got the silage, we've got red beet, we've got carrots, we've got some, there's a grain that we've got, not 100 grand's worth of stuff unfortunately, but enough to take a good chunk out or to reinvest somewhere else. 100 grand's not too bad. I mean, the payments aren't ideal, but as we get towards the end of the year, I think we're going to need to look towards next year. We need to look at getting some land back because we've got next to no land now, farmland wise. But on that productive note, I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the thumbs up. Helps the channel out. If you've not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and you'll get notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. I try to do 2 a week for each series. Potentially this might be switching to a PS5. As I think it's time for a console upgrade. In preparation for the next iteration of Farming Simulator. And obviously Grand Theft Auto. Whenever that does come out. 2028, whenever that'll be. But until next time, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until then, thank you so much for watching. And bye bye for now. Where am I going to put that? Oh, chuck it down there. I should have got a... I need to move all them stones out of the way, don't we? That's probably going to stay there for ages and we'll never use it. I'll make a conscious effort to use it, I promise. Yep, bye bye for now. Oh, I'm ready for my tea. And a nice cup of tea.